I'm someone who considers himself to be a defender of the police, someone who just knows a lot of police, respects the police, feels more secure in my life, in my neighborhood, in the towns that I'm in, anywhere, traveling anywhere in America. I feel safer and secure knowing the police are there to help protect the public interest, to help protect public safety. And I try not to just get bogged down with a few instances. I'm not blind to the wrongs that the police do. I see them just as well as anyone else does out there. And it's not to say like, oh, there's no such thing as corrupt cops or anything like that. They're all great, honest people. I get all that. There's bad cops, there's good cops. I personally like to dwell more on the positives the police provide in the communities around America. And just a couple weeks ago, there was an instance of a cop that was going into a GameStop here in Philadelphia, and two punk-ass thugs came in and committed armed robbery while he was in the store, in the GameStop. He was there to buy a present for his son's birthday. His son's like 10, 11 years old. He was in there just to buy a present. Just, one day, you're out, you're shopping for a present for your son's birthday. The next thing you know, you're in the middle of a gunfight in the store you're going to buy that present from. Cop gets shot and killed. And I see something like that, and I see how just heroic and brave it was for this cop to put his literal life on the line, doing his job to help protect the public safety so that the clerk didn't get shot, that anyone else didn't get shot, that they weren't running out with their guns and shooting someone that looked uppity and thought they were going to try and, apprehend them or anything like that. This cop died. Paid the ultimate price. He died for the interest of public interest, not to be too redundant. And then this shit in South Carolina happens. This officer, Michael Schleger. You've all probably seen the video. It's all over the internet. It's all over the news. And it's instances like this where I'm just like, the image of the police just gets scarred even more. The people that hate the police are going to hate them more. The people that just want to say like, oh, maybe things aren't that bad, this ain't the 1960s or anything like that anymore. Things aren't that bad. There's only so much corruption. What was in that video where Michael Schleger shoots an unarmed black man named Walter Scott in the back 8 times is some of the most I don't even know the word to describe it. It is so beyond disgusting. But what goes beyond disgusting is where you find out more details of this story. You find out that Walter Scott's wife is pregnant 8 months into term. And I'm like, what could have possibly been going through this officer's mind that made it okay for him to go like, this guy's running away? Bang, 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 bang. Shoots him 8 times in the back till Walter Scott is dead. Now, I know there was some sort of a tussle before this, that he reached for his taser or something, or he had his taser. But the bottom line is, the guy's running away. Officer then draws his gun and goes bang, 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 bang. There's no disputing what you see. It's crystal clear. And thank goodness someone actually recorded this, because this guy probably would have got away with it. Who knows? It's now the cop's word against the dead guy. At least I checked. Dead guys don't give much of a word of any. And I'm like, is this seriously how bad it still is in this country? Now again, I'm not naive enough to say like, oh, this has never happened. Like a black guy hasn't been shot in cold blood or anything like that before by a white cop or anything like that. I get all that happens. But just to see it, and just to see it solidified without a shadow of a doubt, like there is no questioning of it. The guy was murdered by a cop, murdered by an authority figure, by a public servant out to protect our interests in society. You got people like me trying to stick up for the image of police, and you see shit like this going on? Oh my God. It just blows my mind that this officer went to this level. I mean, what could have been so wrong? Like, was he that upset that the guy's running away, not listening to him? I don't. Worst case scenario, could you have shot him in the legs? I think they said 5-6 shots hit the guy in the back. Like, I'm not laughing to be like, just to be lightened about this. I'm just like, I don't even understand. This just blows my mind, and it creates the whole race issue thing again. I hate bringing up the race card and stuff like that, because a life is a life no matter what you're black, white, Chinese, anything like that. But the bottom line here is this black guy got shot 8 times in the back by a white officer. And if you want to bring the race card into this, I'll go ahead and I'll do that. Has anyone ever seen a black officer shoot a white cop that heinously in the back 8 times as he's running away? I mean, it's no wonder, not that there's any excuse to have no respect whatsoever for authority figures, but it's stuff like this, it makes you understand why you see in some areas the black communities are so resentful against the police when you see shit like this happening. And that there's irrefutable evidence, no shadow of a doubt. And oh by God, if this guy somehow gets off and some smarmy ass lawyer finds a loophole of some way, somehow, that gets this guy off, get ready for every town in America to get set on fire. And frankly, every town deserves to get set on fire. Because if the justice system finds this Officer Schleicher of no wrongdoing in this, or gets it trumped down to some like 2 years time served shit, please, he's got to get charged with murder. 2nd degree at the worst. At the least, I should say. Man. Thank goodness someone filmed it. God knows if this officer would have planted a gun on him. Like, that still would have even been, like you would think, like, there would have been enough forensic evidence, even if, like, the officer planted 10 guns on the guy, because forensic evidence would show where the gun was shot from, the entry points were all from the back. Again, this is a guy, it's not like some rookie cop, he served on the force for 5 years. What the hell is going on? Like, what the hell is going on that was so bad that he was just like, I'll probably get away with this. Bang, 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 bang. Having a tough time defending cops after this one, I'll tell you that right now. Oh, boy. Go from a few weeks ago, a cop dying to protect the public safety while shopping for a birthday present for his son, to a cop shooting a guy, cold-blooded murder, 8 shots from behind. Murder by a cowardly cop, too, shooting him in the back. Not that it would have made much of a difference if he shot him 8 times in the chest while he's facing him. Jesus Christ. Just unbelievable. And the more I hear the details about this, and I almost just don't even want to watch the trial about this, because like I said, this is going to be a high-profile trial. Some really top-tier, smarmy-ass, high-paid, high-whatever efficiency defense attorney is going to get a hold of this and search for any possible loophole to get this guy as minimal time as in jail as possible. Oh man, I would love to see this guy serve some hard time. Oh my God. Oh boy. Oh, I don't think the black people in jail are going to take too kindly to this officer. Sorry, I'm fantasizing bad things happen to this cop, because that's the only thing that makes me somewhat cheerful in this situation. Because frankly, this guy deserves to have any member of this guy's family, this Walter Scott's family, to shoot this cop 8 times in the back. That's what justice should be in this instance. Anyway, just wanted to vent on this. Saw more about this on the news this morning and just give you my 2 cents on it. Have a good day, everyone.